Cheers and enjoy the show.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hello. It's so hot around
It's
here.
so flipping
It's
hot.
so hot.
Here's the thing. It's super humid. Before when it was 102 degrees.
5 seconds ago, Beth's like, I need to get up. And I was like, where are you going? I was like, we're getting ready to go on, right? And she's like, I need a
I'm verklempt.
I need a
paper towel.
paper towel to. And I'm over here like, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No, I'm good. It's like jujitsu night at the
Ew.
LaMontagne's. Everybody's sweaty around here.
So fucking
It's so
hot.
sweaty in
I'm
South
so
San Antonio,
over
South
summer.
Texas. I hope you guys are doing good. It is Friday,
Friday. It's
August 25th, 2000, and the Lord
Feel like
of
just-
2020.
How is next week the
3.
last week of August and it just started like a week ago?
I don't know, but welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is
Beth.
Beth. And thank you guys so much for joining. We've got a lot of fun shit to talk about tonight. First and foremost, go out and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and all of the podcast places where you find podcast stuff, if you don't mind. That would be, first and foremost, Spotify, iTunes, and
you're gonna go through all of them?
those are basically the only
Amazon.
two anybody gives a shit about.
Oh.
Really, I think those are the, unless you're like Mr. Ballin and he's got like an exclusive deal, and in that case, Amazon, bring it. A couple $1 million.
And I could handle
Yeah,
that.
we'll go exclusive with Amazon at that point. So hashtag Amazon. Hashtag Amazon.
That's been forever.
Remember that from way back when?
Like 2 years ago?
Was it 2 years ago? I
Approximately.
think it was about 14 years ago.
No. I don't know.
When did people do that? Like the hashtag? I think that was when hashtags were created. Probably.
I have no idea.
It's kind of like
Listen,
before
I'm
the-
horrible with
That
time
was
frames.
probably before like podcast or pod. What do you call it? Those Podbean challenges or whatever they're called.
I don't even know what that is.
Like where people were eating Tide Pod challenges.
Oh.
That's what it was.
No.
I don't know. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
She's tried a little whiskey from
The neighbor.
Travis left over.
Um,
And then what kind of
Eagles
Rare?
Rare.
Yep.
It's kind of a weird name.
So what are you gonna be what's your wine you're gonna be tasting on
My
tonight?
wine is a 2020.
Heath?
No, Heath. Syrah?
Syrah. Yeah.
Syrah?
Syrah. Show the camera.
With
It's a good one. It's out
with
of
daylight to night temperatures, swings, and superb soil
Jessica's here.
character. Shut up. Don't tease me like that. Heath Vineyards provides a perfect environment for low yield harvest that produces rich,
very
intense
nice.
flavors and aromas.
Very nice. Appreciate that. Alex, cheers and happy Friday. Everybody's gonna start jumping on here in a second because it's Friday night.
What she said.
We've got a good Friday show for y'all.
Golly.
It'll be fun.
Not sharp.
You okay? What do you
Yeah.
want to start out with? What do you think you got
No,
going
Mama.
on?
No, I'm kidding.
What do you got going on personally? Like, you having any emotional issues?
No.
Just asking.
I mean, I had
I think
a
we need to share with like, the
yesterday.
general public.
Yesterday, I kind of freaked out a little bit
About what?
with work stuff. I had to get in front of a couple AVPs this morning, and that's not my forte.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck, what'd I do wrong?"
That's the worst of your situation. You're not like choking babies or anything like that.
Well, no, I don't. Nobody chokes babies.
Well, crazy people choke
I'm
babies.
not, are you trying to call me crazy?
No, just
Are
asking.
you? Are you
we at that
inferring
level?
that I am crazy?
Nope. I was just asking.
I
Are
think you
you
might
at
be
that
inferring.
level of
No.
crazy at this point?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
A little bit longer with you. I'll probably
All
get
right,
there.
we're getting a pool put in our backyard. So if you ever come to visit, we're getting an above ground pool because we're white trash as shit.
I'm not.
No. What do you mean?
I'm not white trash.
Oh, yes, you're Hispanic trash.
Mhm.
It's perfect. I'm white trash. She's
That's why I always
Hispanic
joke and
trash.
say I'm not the right color for above ground pool, but screw it. I'm getting it anyways.
We're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
They just came out today and they measured it out, and it's going to take up a significant portion of our yard, which is
It's not. You're so fucking dramatic. It's going to take up less than a third of the yard.
It's kind
We
of a
still
lot of
have the
yard.
whole front half and half of the back half.
Okay, would you guys going to come
Drama.
down and swim
So
in
dramatic.
the pool? So you're more than welcome to come
Earlier,
out.
you were crying when Celine gave her good news because you and your menopause and drama.
Whatever. No, I get happy for people, right? It's like she hasn't had a job in a couple years. right? Because she got laid off because she wouldn't get the vaccine.
She was still working.
No, she was working.
She was
but
self-employed.
She was
It just
busting her
wasn't-
ass
yeah,
and
it wasn't-
hustling.
Yeah,
But it wasn't like for
definitely
a
a lot
company.
more work than
Yeah.
when you work for a company
Fuck
and have
yeah.
a.
And now she's got, that's fucking amazing, and
Yeah.
she
But
crushed it. So
you
yeah,
cried.
you get happy tears.
Yeah,
Like I said, my eyes were sweating.
you cry for everything nowadays.
Whatever,
You and your
it's
menopause.
okay. I mean, whatever.
We are going to build a deck around it.
Yep.
Exactly. Give it some class.
Yep. We're gonna class that bitch up.
Probably sometime like late fall, early spring,
Yeah.
or late winter, early
Something
spring.
like in between.
we just
there.
have to. Here's the part that's going to be hard: is Greg and I have to agree on something, and so far we've had very far ideas of what we each.
Oh,
think
I know
that
what's
desk,
happening.
that desk, that deck. You don't know.
Oh, I know it. I know exactly what's going on with it.
No, you
I've
don't.
already got it pictured out.
Well, just because you have it pictured out doesn't mean you've gotten my stamp of approval. And I'm half the money in this household, so therefore,
Jessica said she'd be here.
good.
So in the time being, we're just gonna have like little blocks, like little cinder block, like whatever.
Well, it's
not
just going to
cinder
be
blocks,
the
like,
pool with a
with
ladder.
little pad and ladder. Yeah, exactly.
We're
that's
going to get
be
a
able
leaf pad for
Yeah.
Mickmas.
We're gonna get one of those leaf pads that
Not leaf, leap.
leap. Yeah, leap pads.
Yeah, keep
that
saying leaf.
the dog can jump in it. And Lucy doesn't go in the pool.
She hates the water.
Yeah. So, but Mick will love it.
Mick will love it.
Probably gonna tear the liner within like 7
No,
seconds.
that's why we're getting the floaty
Jesus
thingy. I'm going to teach him how to
Christ.
get on it. That should be fun. No, I'm being
It'll be
totally facetious.
No,
when I
no,
say
no, it'll be
training him
fun.
to get on that leap pad will
It'll be
be
good.
fun.
So you're more than welcome.
That's why you were laughing at the beginning because I was like, I'm ready for summer to be over, and you're like, bitch, we're getting a pool in 2 days. Summer's gonna stay here for a little
You
while.
gotta stay here for a minute.
I'm okay if that water gets to 80 degrees, which is cold.
That's cold for here.
That's cold for here. So, and that will probably be like the October timeframe. We'll be fine.
And then we turn it into it like
Here's
cold-
what we have to do.
And we
with
do
the
like the what do
cold
they call them?
plunges?
The cold plunges, and we do the ice. What are the during the
Polar
middle
bear
of winter?
challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. So well, here's what we have to work on between now and shutdown season is a pool lid.
No, we're not shutting it down.
No,
We're
I
not-
know, but we won't be using it as often.
But there's no shutdown. Like I talked to the guy. We'll go through this.
No,
later.
I know the pool's gonna run, the vacuum's gonna clean, but are you gonna? We have too many trees to leave it open with no use. Are you gonna still clean it every damn day?
Mhm.
Okay.
Or you are.
No, you're the pool boy. Unfortunately, you previously established that when you took care of the pool in Phoenix. You have earned that name and that title to keep
I'm literally
for the
hiring a
rest
pool
of
girl.
your life. A pool girl?
Mhm.
I don't think those exist.
No, well, I bet you I could find one.
Good luck and Godspeed.
She's probably like 22. She's gonna
Mhm.
take care of the dogs also.
You keep dreaming, bro.
She's from Scandinavia
You really keep. You're
or what are the Finland.
Germany,
That's fine as long as her name is
Sweden.
Sweden. Yes,
They're big, tall,
definitely
and
Sweden.
blonde.
Yep, that's fine.
I
Yep.
mean, they'll
'Cause
make
we need
you.
height. to
they'll
get
make you look really
over the-
short,
That's
but-
fine. I'm fine with that.
It'll go great with your big guy in the baldy.
Hey, we've got so Peter McGuire and I, we've got a new thing coming out pretty soon. We're gonna record a bunch of shows, and it
Oh,
takes
did I
a
let
while.
the cat out of the bag?
Nope,
Sorry.
really good. We're calling it Big Guy or Baldy and the Big Guy. And if you don't know who Peter McGuire is, he is a behind the scenes
He's our producer.
videographer, and he's also for Jared
For
Taylor
Jared,
and all
and
this
he's our
stuff.
producer.
He's a producer for the Castro Files.
Files.
Exactly. We recorded our first. We did another one. You've probably seen it. He's a big giant man.
Is he Irish? He's got
He's-
quite
I
a
don't
bit
know
of
if
red
he
in-
is,
red
but he
in the-
should be.
He looks like
Right.
he's
So we've got a
that red
new
beard.
show coming out pretty soon, and it's called Baldy and the Big Guy.
You released one already, or it
Nope,
was
we
live,
haven't-
right?
We just no, we did one live,
Okay,
but it was a
that's what it
crossover
was.
between the
That's when I was
Bars
in Santa
Open
Fe.
and the Castro Files.
Right. That's when I was in
Right.
Santa Fe.
And then we just recorded one last week, and we're going to continue to record some. We're going to get some guests on, stuff like that.
That'd
So
be fun.
it'll be pretty fun. And it's just like he and I bullshitting, talking about ridiculous stuff, doing guy things.
Oh, guy things.
Yeah.
Yay.
You better give it a thumbs up. I swear to God. It's an
Well,
entirely new
You're
channel,
not the
though.
boss of me.
So it's going to be on a
It's
new
gonna be its own
channel.
channel.
It's gonna
That's
be
good.
on its own channel. So we haven't launched it yet, but I'm just kind of giving our people.
And
a little
eventually
heads up.
Naughty Reads will be up there somewhere.
And then and then we've got Naughty Reads by Beth coming soon. We've got a bunch. We're getting ready to record a bunch of those. And that's Beth. Okay, you know what? Let's just jump in.
Okay.
Can you pull up all of your Naughty Read books? Right.
Oh, you mean the
And-
covers?
Yep.
Okay,
We
give me a
haven't
sec.
done a cover review it's been a year, probably, right? If you know what I'm talking about, Beth reads.
You call them sexy books.
Sexy,
the rest
sexy
of
books.
us call them romance novels.
Yeah, but they're sexy books, right?
Some of them aren't. The lids are the. They're not as racy as they always are. Well,
Let me
that
know
one
when you're
is.
ready.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't. Okay, forget it. It's kind of.
Just
Don't be embarrassed by what you read, Beth. Just embrace it. So I should probably scroll through it. So, what did I say the other day that I've read over the last
480 of them or something
over
like
the last
that.
2.5 years?
Yeah. So if you
Damn,
guys are ever
Alex.
interested, what's that one? Dirty, Filthy.
Rich. I
Rich?
don't know why it's showing all those. Hold on. Let's see. Well, my filter's not on. That's why. Your items.
Why would you
Right.
need a filter?
You know,
Castro?
because I don't want it to show me the ones I've already read. But when that one you read was, I was like, why is that on there?
No, we want the ones
Do you
you
want to
read.
see all of them?
No, we want the
Okay.
ones you've read.
They
Like I don't want just all of them.
494 books
Yeah,
read.
that's all I wanted. So I want the ones. What are your most current ones?
None of these. These are all the ones I've read.
Yeah, the most current ones you've read.
Oh,
That's what I'm getting at. So Dirty, Filthy, Rich. Oh,
which one is
what's
that?
that one? What's the one on the bottom? It's hard for me to see. Monday.
Oh,
all right, go
Dirty
through and
Nasty
give me some titles.
Billionaire.
Give me the worst
Dirty
titles.
Nasty Billionaire. Jenny and her two doms.
That's good.
Dirty Filthy Rich. Beg for it.
Okay, give me a little background on that.
She's a virgin and he's introducing her to BDSM.
And she's a virgin.
She's a virgin.
He sounds like a.
I
fucking
do like them when they do
stalker.
the play on words like royally pucked instead of fucked, and that's a hockey. There's a whole hockey is a very big romance thing. It's hilarious. So is football.
Why?
Wildcat because hockey players can be hot. I don't know.
Okay.
Throttle Me. That one was good.
Throttle music. That makes sense.
Oh look, and then you have the one on the far left that's horror stories that doesn't. From all my homework research for
Oh.
Castro Files.
Good.
This
girl.
is your
Oh,
dad.
wait a minute. Hang on.
Your dad
There's-
will do.
No, go ahead. Your dad.
Your dad will do.
Is that like a stepdad thing?
No, that's a best friend and her dad. Her best friend's dad.
Oh, dirty dad. No, go scroll back down. Scroll
Oh,
back down. Don't get
okay.
out of that. Right.
I was gonna. show
You had a whole string of ones here. Yeah. What the fuck is that thing?
It's a whole series. I don't know why they're all separate. I should
What's
put
that
them
say?
together. Diagnosis, recovery, relapse, observation, triage. She lives. So they have this thing called. It's like condub or something, like it's consensuous, but like they like to be in a role where somebody's trying to get them, like, you know, like they're stalking them and then taking them savagely. That was her
Oh,
thing.
like abducting him?
Kind of. But this guy was a doctor.
And he wanted to be abducted?
No, she wanted to be abducted. And then I got a lot. Dirty, Filthy Rich Man. That one was really
She's
good.
mine.
Some of these were really good. Like Man in Charge was a whole
Who's your
series.
favorite author so far right now?
I can't think of her name. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Like, and this is the whole point of Beth
So
doing,
she's one of the few.
Beth's Naughty Reads.
I really like Deborah Brandon, but she's hit or miss sometimes. But there
It's
is
not always cray, but you know what I'm saying.
what?
Like, just
Where is she? Why can't I find one of hers? There is one that I actually pay for her books because she's so popular. She doesn't. V. Kierlin,
V.
So-
Kierlin.
yeah.
That's the
Naked Truth, the one right in the middle.
Have you ever looked her up?
Yeah.
And see what I mean? She's like 90 years old.
No.
You don't have to look her up now. We don't. need to
She's.
put
I
her on
mean, she's
blast.
not. She's probably a little older than me, but no. There's all ages, sizes, shapes, styles of authors. What was that laugh for?
No, I believe it. Yeah, absolutely. And totally
So,
good.
Here though, turn it back on because City of Bones doesn't. It's got a little love story in it, but that's kind of outside. Like that's more of a.
Isn't City of
fantasy-
Bones the
it's a
one
movie.
on that's on the TV? Yeah. it's
And
on
I
the-
read the whole series. I don't know if you remember. It's the one time I read a book.
So it's this one, Shitty of Bones.
No, City of Bones. It's just the sample because it's $9. I want to see if I want to reread it enough
Oh.
to pay $9.
No.
You don't know me. But that's the book that one night in Colorado Springs, you were like, would you fucking go to bed? It was 4 a.m. and I was still reading on the couch.
Yeah, we aren't talking about that one. Though.
That one was good though. That's a real, if you
That's
guys
just
haven't
the
read
book.
it, if
Like,
you haven't
nobody
read it,
cares
it's
about
really
those.
good. It's kind of like it's a fantasy book in the sense that they're shadow hunters, but it's really good.
We weren't talking
Don't
about
judge
those.
me.
We were talking about.
So anyway, so the goal is to eventually, with somebody, by myself, start talking about the books I'm reading and
Yeah. We'll get
kinda
you there.
reading it. We're still processing through the idea.
Yep.
But we've got the channel already reserved.
This fucking mic is driving me crazy tonight. It was driving me crazy the other night.
Just leave it alone.
I can't. All right, we're good. All right, on to the next story. Sorry, Jessica, but we're going to talk shit about California. And it's not where you live. We know where you live. But San Francisco's Doom Loop walking tour gets visitors close and personal to the squalor.
Why would anybody want to take that tour?
And it's already sold out.
Really?
Tourists curious about San Francisco.
Hot.
San Francisco's urban decay of abandoned shops, open air drug use, and homeless encampments can get a guided tour of the whole thing. Think about
Sorry, I
how
was
fucked
looking at a
that
story
up,
that was fucked
how
up.
fucked up that is in the United States.
Say it again.
That you can do that.
Get a guided tour of the homeless.
Of like the homeless, like their drug and camp, like drug sent, like all of the things, like the worst parts of it. And she said, that's okay. I talk shit about it too. All right. A street savvy guide fed up with the lack of action by local government says that they will take people on this so-called Doom Loop walking tour to see the worst of the city for themselves. They tongue it.
I wouldn't want to do that tour.
No, he's doing it on, or he or she is doing it on purpose, right? Because, but dude, if they're sold out, you're gonna have people that are like spectators for everything.
In true form, you need to make my test pig.
Of what? For your wine?
Yeah.
What to make sure it's not from
Yeah.
vinegar.
I thought
No, it hasn't.
I thought the
No.
cork looked gross, and Greg was like, "It's just because it sat for 3 years."
No, that's fucking. Yeah, that's
Thank
fucking
you.
great. Yeah, that's a 2020
Syrah.
Syrah. Yeah, that's delicious.
So
Beth
Mary-
Beth is a wine connoisseur, and she gets like
No what crap on the streets.
bottles delivered to the house and shit like this all the time.
Mhm.
And I never know what she's getting. I'm gonna just stock them up and
I'm running low though.
taste it.
I'm trying to get the whiskey out of my mouth first.
Taste it anyway. You might as well. Really good. We'll get back into the story here in a
Smells
second.
good.
It's really good.
Oh, it's really dry. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
really good.
Wow.
A tongue-in-cheek ad for the tour claims you've read the headlines, you've seen the tweets. Now get close and personal to doom and squalor of downtown.
It is.
San
It's all
Francisco.
great until somebody gets a tax and they sue the hell out of that company.
So the interesting thing about San Francisco is what I just put up there is a poop map. And this is actually an application, an app that was created,
Peter!
that was deleted. What's up, Pete? Was
That looks like a giant piece of poop.
that is San Francisco. And the darker it is,
The dirtier.
the more poop events.
That's so weird to
Okay,
me.
just hang on
I
to that
can't even
motherfucker while we
poop
talk.
in the woods when I'm camping, much less on
How
a
can a
public
city
street.
with a $14.6 billion annual budget be a model of urban decay? How can a city
Angela, too.
spending 776? Did you hear how much I said?
776.
No.
14.9.
$14.6 billion of
There,
an
dude. I can
annual
multitask.
model budget, right?
That's what the city has
Right. That's fucking insane. It's almost $1
annually.
trillion
That's-
annually.
yeah, that's crazy.
How can it spend $776.8 million a year on police and have no rule of law? That almost $1 billion a year. Our little town here has like 1 million.
It's
think about that.
But we're also little, so that helps.
We're little, but you go almost $1 billion fucking dollars for
well,
police.
they're not allowed to do anything.
And now, and like, nope, they can't. There's
they're
like,
not allowed to do anything.
you would think that they have the reverse of a hiring freeze there. Like it's open to fucking anyone. And
Nobody
like
wants to be a cop there.
Other cities, they're like, I can't remember, is it Chicago or New York or something like that?
Chicago.
That's opening up
Something in my
eligibility for non-US citizens, not even talking like you could be an illegal immigrant
to be a
become a
cop?
cop.
What are
Yeah.
they trying to get the mafia, like the drug cartel over
Hey,
here?
whatever. Discover the policy choices that make America's wealthiest city the nation's innovative leader of housing crisis, addiction crisis, mental health crisis, and unrepentant crime crisis. The unidentified guide claims that they are in a great position to give the tour as a card-carrying city commissioner and an opinionated loudmouth who works in a municipal department. This person works for the city.
Okay.
So they know. They're like, yeah, we know what's going on with the city. Fucking ridiculous, right? Community activists scoffed at the idea, rather. Why would somebody pay $30 to see something they could get for free? Questioned longtime Tenderloin resident J.J. Smith, who helps the area's
People
drug
pay for weird
users
stuff
and homeless.
all the time.
No, I would absolutely pay for
But
this.
it's all fun and games, but somebody's going to eventually get attacked.
Yeah.
And then that company's going to get sued.
No, I guarantee there's a hold harmless agreement. There's like going to be a sign off. There's going to be a waiver. Yeah, absolutely.
You act like no lawyer could work around that.
No, you're gonna have a waiver. It's like hold harmless.
Yep.
And then you become
still sue anyways.
and then you also get a notary, and you have a notary sitting right there. You're right.
Don't notarize.
Good. You can
No.
notarize anything.
You're not going to have a notary right there to sign your.
The
If they
dude
even
that's
make-
putting
if
in
they
the
even
pool
make
for us,
Even if they make you sign something, they're not going to notarize
the
it.
dude that's putting in the pool for us,
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh, I'm the notary too," and he had his little notary stamp.
What's he got to notarize?
The one thing that says we're holding fucking the pool company harmless.
Hold harmless.
if
Yeah, here's the thing. I can find a lawyer and a lawyer to be like, I can do this. I got to work around. Let's figure it out.
just saying, are we going to
Hey.
San Francisco anytime soon?
No.
Fuck no.
Would I like to if it was pretty again?
If I could, no, I would go on this tour.
But
if I was
also,
in
it's
San
so
Francisco and
expensive
I
in San
had-
Francisco
But if
now.
I had to go to San Francisco, I would be like, sign me up, bitch.
Sounds
let's
like
go.
you got to get your order in stat when you
And
find out
then,
you're
but
going
you
to go.
got to take a walking stick and be like, oh, I have a ailment. I have a walking. So that you have like a bow staff with you so you can beat off. You want to beat off like,
Beat it. Beat it.
I mean, like, beat.
you want to
You know what I'm saying?
incapacitate them, not harm them.
No, you don't want to beat them off.
You're so stupid. Good gravy.
It is what it is. Cheers.
I was looking at the legs.
How many legs does it have?
Let's see. It's too many to count. Look at all
Have
those
any of you guys
bitches.
ever had to beat off a homeless person? Just curious.
No.
I don't know. Like, it just depends on where you're at. If you're in fucking
Yes.
San Francisco, you're probably beating them off all the time.
No.
Excuse me. Got the hiccups.
Oh, beating them up. Stop it.
Thank
Discuss
you,
laughing.
Peter. I don't really. I got the hiccups. God damn it.
How do you have the hiccups, weirdo?
No idea.
Want me to scare you? So
Yep.
talk to me about number 3.
I am. I'm just trying to like not die. Paper straws are killing turtles.
Exactly, Jessica. I say that to him all the time. She goes, Greg, I don't think you know what you're saying.
What do you mean?
You speak nonsense.
What are you talking about? Beating off homeless people?
Yes.
Or
All the above. All right, tell me.
ready? Paper straws contain toxic.
No, not that. I wanted the next one.
Oh, which one?
Terrorizing family.
Oh, let's do this one real quick because I've already got it
Okay.
up. Paper straws contain toxic forever chemicals. You know all those paper straws that you're supposed to like drink Starbucks out of? By the way, they're completely gone.
No, they're gone for everywhere except where were we that they had when we were in Denver, they had paper straws.
Yeah, and you're like, you're fucking retarded. And it was it was a nice restaurant. It was that final place that we were
It
at.
was the one that the first one we stopped at
Yep,
and the last one we stopped
Yep.
at. Yeah.
And they're bad for turtles.
They're
They
bad
get
for everybody,
stuck in their
apparently.
brain, evidently.
The
So
the paper straws?
ready? All right. So
Ready? Okay. So
paper straws contain toxic forever chemicals. Could be worse than
what's a forever
plastic,
chemical?
says the study. Forever chemicals?
We'll
We're going to
keep
get into
going.
this. It could be the straw that broke the economic warriors' back. Paper straws might not be the eco-friendly drinking tube they've been promoted to be. Have you ever had to use one of those?
Yeah, they suck balls.
They're good for like 5 seconds, and
Yeah.
then they're blah, 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 blah.
Then they
It's
fall
just like
apart
the
and get
mushy-
soggy.
Fuck
and,
those people.
ugh.
Belgian researchers found that these so-called green utensils are toxic and therefore potentially worse for the environment than their much vilified plastic counterparts.
Where'd you find this article?
On New York Post.
Oh shit! New York Post put it out there. I thought for sure.
They're still an Inquirer.
But I would
Not
have
the New
thought
York
for sure. I
Times or
thought
something
it would have
like
been like, fuck,
No, there's still some studies.
somebody
This-
more conservative than somebody out of New York.
Oh no, yeah.
Because you haven't seen it anywhere else, which
Nope.
is kind of
I
funny.
had to look it up. I saw it online somewhere. So potentially worse for the environment than their much vilified plastic counterparts, according to a new study published in the Food and Additives by the Journal of Food Additives and Contaminants. I didn't know that was a fucking journal.
I didn't
by the
either.
way. I just read this. Straws made from plant-based materials such as paper and bamboo are often advertised as being more sustainable and eco-friendly than those made from plastic. This dude, I can't say, Thimo Groffen, PhD study author and an environmental scientist at the University of Antwerp, said in his statement, however, the presence of PFAS, poly
You're going to say
and
penis.
oh Jesus Christ,
We get it. Some weird.
alkali based I fucking
Bless you.
perflualkali based substances known as forever chemicals, because it takes for a long time for them to break down. And these straws means not necessarily true.
So wait, the whole point was that they were supposed to break down very quick and
Right.
easy, but these chemicals are keeping them
It's the binding agents that
Compounded?
make it's like glue in
right.
them, right? So the glue in them is a plastic,
So they just get soppy. They
And
don't
it-
disintegrate.
and it makes it last actually longer. So it breaks down, it gets into your water systems, which is actually worse
Sweet.
than just having a piece of plastic.
Now people are going to get more cancer.
Yeah, fucking 100% right. The new research comes following multiple initiatives enforced by numerous U.S. cities, including New York City, and restaurant chains to ban disposable plastic suckers comprised of polypropylene and polystyrene, which takes hundreds of years to decompose and are linked to health problems. So basically, the thing about this is they can all fuck off.
So basically, they sold us a bag of goods. A
No,
bill of
they never
goods.
sold me shit.
Well, they sold
Like,
the
I was
consumers in general a bill of goods.
They sold the green people.
So here's the thing.
Those greenies.
This is what I'm trying to wait for.
Greenies.
I'm trying to wait for people to figure this stuff out. Stuff
Yes,
has
you're
to be
probably right.
studied before you can say shit.
No.
And they just put these.
What?
It's kind of like the vaccines. They just put it out, not knowing what it was really going to do, and told
Wait
you that
a
it was
minute.
gonna be good for the turtles and the environment. And now we're just getting sludgy pieces.
Everybody
of straws.
knows exactly what video I'm talking about with the turtle, right? Do you remember the
Vaguely.
turtle one?
Yeah, when the straw struck in his nose.
Yeah. Everybody goes back to that one fucking turtle.
Well, I'm sure it was more than one.
Nope.
No,
The-
it all started off of one
It's
turtle.
that one turtle that everybody goes, that's why everybody talks about the turtles, right? I mean, makes sense. It's like when you see somebody having to take a thing and pull
And that probably hurt.
like,
But you know what? The nets are worse. The nets.
oh yeah, they're killing everybody.
The nets kill sharks and dolphins and
Yeah, so get
gets
fucked
caught
with all
on the
your
turtles and the
bullshit.
lobsters and the. I mean, how
I'm gonna go
about
back
you
to
just?
using my plastic straws and recycling, which doesn't matter
Well,
anyway.
I don't
Because
use.
if you recycle and you put it all in the bin, it gets shipped off to China.
Well, it doesn't go anywhere now. They're saying that recycling's false or a lie now. But I use the same straws. My plastic.
Oh, you use you have
my
recyclable
plastic
stuff.
straws. They get washed in the dishwasher and they get used again.
So maybe we just start doing that.
Yeah.
Let's all be every
Let's
day. is-
just get a plastic
Brian
straw.
used to say this is
every day is Earth Day.
He was way ahead of his time too. Brian was like fucking.
by accident, not on purpose.
He was like every day's Earth Day when we had Earth Day in high school. That was
he was being a smartass.
30 years ago.
He
and
was.
he's like,
He was true. But he didn't
every
realize it.
day's Earth Day, and his dad was a fisherman, so he knew the ramifications, the impacts that global.
He also thinks America's in his pants, so we're gonna go gently on what
and he
comes
also
out of
was
Brian's
the guy
mouth.
that would wear shorts to school
When it was
24 or
20 degrees outside.
365 days a year in New Hampshire.
Crazy
So
kid.
you know what? We love you, Brian. It's all good. All right, can we see your spotted giraffe?
Yes, give me a
Is
second.
that a sexual thing? Your
No,
spotted
perv.
giraffe? Is that like your tail or something? You have a tail?
Yes, I have a tail and I call it a spotted giraffe. It'd be more like
That
a.
would be amazing.
Let's see, where is he? Well, let me read first. Hold on.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So, Tennessee Zoo has welcomed a giraffe with no spot. Come on, quit with the pop-ups.
Yeah.
So a baby giraffe. So the baby was born 3 weeks ago, but they kept it hidden until just this week. I
Why?
guess to make sure it was
So
healthy
it's just
and
like beige?
hold on. Let me tell my fucking story.
Okay.
According to Bright Zoo, where the giraffe was born, she's the only known solid colored reticulated giraffe in the world. Reticulated giraffes are a subspecies of giraffes. The reason why this is a big deal is the
Conservation?
the Giraffe Conservation Foundation, which I didn't even know that existed, an NGO that concentrates on the conservation and care of giraffes in the world, did not immediately respond. Okay, the reason why it's huge, okay, it's so cute, so cute. The zoo says that the solid brown giraffe was born July 31st, already at 6 feet tall when it was born. That's
Holy
what they're
shit.
born at.
How big is mom? Like
Big.
20,
Probably double
25,
that.
something like that.
So giraffe experts believe she's the only solid colored reticulated giraffe living anywhere on the planet since like the late 70s.
I don't even know what I'm trying to figure out the reticulated.
It's just a type. But so here's the cool thing. So you can go to the zoo's Facebook page and you can help name the baby. There's 4 names that they've narrowed it down to: Kipiki, the Swahili word for unique.
Okay.
For Yali, which means unusual or extraordinary. Shakari, which means she is the most beautiful. And Jamela, one of great beauty. And that's the one I like. I like
And
Jamela.
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 I was in like Aunt
Although
Jemima.
today audience liked Kipiki more.
I was like Aunt Jemima.
Stop it.
They'd
Let's
probably
see.
take her off the box.
I'm gonna.
Right?
So her birth's remarkable for many reasons, but most importantly, it helps bring attention to the serious challenge the rest of her species faces in the world. So they were saying that the international coverage of our pattern. Okay, so with wild populations are
Let's see the picture.
Okay,
God
hold
damn
on.
it.
This is important. This is why it's important.
Okay.
Wild populations are silently slipping into extinction, with 40% of the wild giraffe population lost in the last 3 decades. So they've lost 40% over the last 30 years. Which
And
is
that's
a lot.
why now we have people that go over there and you have poacher hunters. They're actually like snipers that are hired by like different areas in like Kenya and stuff like that. They're hired by like
they poach the
Kenyan.
poachers.
They actually will they'll kill them. They'll murk them. Yeah.
Wow, that seems aggressive.
It's better to do that than
I guess,
fucking
but can't
lose
you
an
just
entire...
lame them?
What?
Can't you just lame them, make them live with that for a little bit longer?
No, you
like
just
shoot
just
them
take
like
them out. Yep.
in
Fuck
the
you.
leg.
Yep.
And I misspoke. There hasn't been a spotless giraffe since 1967.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've never heard of
So,
a spotless
I'm gonna show
giraffe.
you a video.
Let's
Give me
see
a
it.
second.
We really want to see this video, honey.
I know. I'm looking.
Super important. And while we're watching and we're talking about this, is all of the videos or images and everything I'll throw out, or I'll do clips
Hold on,
and
it's
I'll
an
push
ad,
I'll
tell you
push them
when.
out to the Instagram channel out on the bar is open. So I'll try and clip a lot of these things out.
It's almost done.
All
Of
right.
course, there's an ad now.
Advert.
Come on, hurry up.
Are we there yet? Come on, no
it's-
dead air.
Keep talking, Big Mouth. Then.
I'm like, what was your?
Okay, go.
Okay. See. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ! It is just like a giant fucking.
If she's 6 feet and she comes to mom's belly,
It looks like a deer. It's just a giant, tall deer.
so cute. And is it spotless or is it one big spot, as somebody announced at work?
I think
Because
it's one
it
big
is the
spot.
color of the spot.
I think it's one big spot.
Isn't she so cute?
She
And
looks
mom's so sweet.
super
She's
cute.
like, I love you. I love you,
That's
baby girl.
awesome.
So she was born the 31st.
Hell yeah.
You guys can go help name her. You just have to go to the Brightly Zoo Facebook page, and you can
Okay.
vote. And she was cute.
Very cute.
And she's special. She's a rarity.
Yeah.
Kind of
awesome.
like me.
Thank you for
Special.
sharing. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's what Jessica said.
Mhm.
Oh.
I like it when Jessica says it.
Oh.
Not you, because you're usually a smart ass when you say it.
No, well.
Yeah.
mm.
Oh, she was very cute. Like, I just want to go to Tennessee to see that giraffe. See its long ass tongue. So gross.
Do I have the notes for that fucking dude? Or we already talked? Do we already talk about the no? Do we already talk about the women's legal contract?
No,
We have not. We got to get into that real quick. Okay.
you skipped the
Sure.
terrorizing. You meant to, right? The teens terrorize.
Yeah.
Do legal contract.
Doop. So, all right. We talked about last week or two, I guess it would have been last Friday, maybe last Wednesday, a dude that was completely insane.
Yes.
Right. And he was kind of one of those
Had all those weird
douchebags.
requirements.
Right. And it was like, well, I need to do this and I need to do that. Well, there's a girl. Oh my God. The story isn't available.
What?
Fucking fuck. They might
No,
have deleted the
just-
story. Hang on a second. Women's contract. Hang on.
I can't stand these glasses for looking at shit
Why? What's wrong?
because
Then where are your other ones?
I have to do
Or take
this.
them off.
They put the I don't know what they did. I don't like them.
Sorry. I had the link.
You really seriously can't find it? Women's legal contract.
No, it literally, like, the link said it's no longer available.
Women's legal contract for long distance relationship.
That's what I had. No, it's one of those things. Okay, I've got a picture of it. How about this? We'll work from the picture.
I found it.
I've got the picture. All right. So basically, her bitch
Oh,
ass.
they're cute.
What?
The couple.
Who are you looking at?
Is that them?
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
How did you find that so fast?
I'm smart.
Okay, you pull it up. You talk
A
through the
woman has
story.
made her long distance boyfriend sign a contract, and people are far from happy with its
Yeah, you pull it up
insane
then, that's fine.
terms. I haven't read this, guys, so bear with
Yeah,
me.
it's fine.
In the realm of relationships, dedication often takes various forms, from shared homes to marriage vows.
Here
However,
is
there's
the
one couple who
contract.
took the devotion to the next level by drafting an actual legal contract outlining their commitment.
Bitches be crazy.
While this might not resonate with everyone, TikToker Devin Motley and her boyfriend Garen Gathright decided to create a long distance agreement, also known as an LDA, before embarking on a period of separation, proving that love knows no bounds. The video capturing the signing of this unique agreement by the Texas-based couple quickly became a sensation on TikTok, amassing over 1.8 views. Holy shit.
Million views. 1.8 views, 1.8 million views.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did I say 1.8?
It's all good.
Devin humorously admitted that they might have indulged a bit too much in the legal drama series Suits, playing the show's theme tune in the background as they inked their contracts. The video caption summed up the playful premise: POV, you and your boyfriend write a contract before going into a long distance so that anything goes wrong, you can sue each other. Would this even stand up in court? Like, did they get a lawyer to do this?
If it is a legally binding
But if they just wrote
contract-
it on a napkin?
No, that would be one thing.
Okay. Well, it's unclear exactly how far apart Devin and Garen will be or for how long. The LDA lays down a comprehensive set of rules to ensure their long-distance relationship remains strong. I mean, is it really strong if you need a contract?
Go through the, can you jump
I am.
ahead?
Hold on, I'm looking
Okay.
for it. I
Yeah.
mean, if you need a contract, is your relationship really that strong? Let's see.
Basically, no, there's weird ones in there. It's like you cannot be close to anybody of the female, blah, 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 blah. Which I'm like, okay, so does that mean you can bang dudes? Because
This is it.
so location must always be turned on. Location, every call must
get an image.
every
of it.
call scene must be answered. We must call at least once every day. Keep in.
Oh, you found it.
No, I have a picture of it. Always give extra reassurance. All issues with the opposite
I
party
mean,
are
she sounds a little
required to be
insecure.
brought to the attention of the party in question. violation of the, but there's all these violations, right? And it's like where I have it is like starting at violation number 16. There's 17, 18, right? And you're like, do you ever want to do anything like that?
Well, I mean, how
That
strong
is
is your, that's what I'm
fucking
saying. How strong is your
horrific.
relationship if you have to
That's horrific.
have a
And,
contract?
dude,
What'd I do?
if you're gonna
Oh,
date
shit.
somebody like this, and if you're willing to date somebody like this, then
Maybe she's
you are the
amazing
most-
outside of
Nah,
this.
what is she
Or
amazing at?
maybe it was his idea.
No,
We can't
because-
assume it was hers.
okay, either way, if he is the worst fucking person on the planet,
No, if
because
he
he's
brought
like
up the
trying to
contract,
lock her
maybe-
down. Yeah, no, fuck, he's trying to
maybe
lock
she's
her down.
got a magical vagina.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, if it's
Every-
magical, it
no,
might matter.
bullshit, because every vagina is magical.
Not true.
Well, I mean, unless you're like one of the crackheads or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, pretty much vaginas are magical unto themselves.
Oh, look at you, all poetic until
Un-
then.
unto themselves. What's Jessica? I should have had one of those with my long distance boyfriend. Might have deterred him from getting into another group. No, see, but it's not going to matter because that motherfucking thing isn't going to work. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go to
So-
court?
Here's the thing. So,
It's all
couple
bullshit.
things on my part.
This
First
is-
of all,
Okay.
How strong is your relationship if you need a contract?
Right. Yeah, no.
I mean, I already feel like it's in jeopardy. Two, is anyone like, are they seriously gonna take this?
Long distance relationships don't work.
They
Period.
do.
No.
They do. There's a lot of military members who get deployed.
No, I
and
didn't say that.
That is a long distance relationship.
But
It's a long distance relationship.
that's a different
So
situation.
every relationship is a different situation. You can't just
If I'm like just moving to Austin because I'm like I gotta go find myself, and you stay.
no, that I'd be
you
like,
stay-
bye.
You stay
Find
in
yourself
San
single.
Diego.
You're gonna find yourself single,
You-
bitch.
You stay in San Diego. I'm gonna go find myself in Austin. No, you're fucking whoever
No,
you're
you-
fucking. I
you-
don't care if it's
you're
a
breaking
girl or a
up.
boy.
That's just an
No,
excuse to
you're
get
gonna
away
try
from
and
you.
make it work.
No, well, maybe you're gonna try for there's relation. Oh, I just noticed that you hung it up.
Jesus Christ,
I didn't
spend
see
it.
that on Wednesday.
The G.I. Joe guy.
You can't see him very well. I mean, now that
I
you
know.
can,
It's just
but,
kind of backlit.
but
Maybe put a little light on him. or
I
something.
knew you were gonna say that. That'll shine right on me and not make me hot
Anyway.
at all.
No.
But anyways, so there are some long distance relationships that work. But the second thing is like if you take this to a court of law, are they gonna be like, oh, this is cute?
Right.
And what's the what can you sue for?
That's the thing, it's just like-
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Maybe.
It's just kind of ridiculous, especially because they're 12.
Right.
They're 12. They will both likely have several more significant
Some
others.
asshole is reading that. Be it girl, guy, girl, doesn't matter.
Some couples.
Some couple is like, we're gonna do this. If you're moving to LA to fucking
I love your
go
like
after your dreams. and-
meathead voice.
no, this is a lesbian woman's voice.
Oh,
If you're going after your
Shut up.
dreams,
you sound like the
Dude.
guy from the show we watched last night. That was a chick. That was a dude. His name was Emilio, and he had jewelry on and looked like a chick, but they kept calling him
I fell
Emilio, and he
asleep
was.
so quick in that one.
You did. You missed it. It was okay. You didn't miss that much.
I
It was
fell-
interesting.
Yeah, I fell asleep. What were we watching?
Expedition X. You
Yep,
always
fell
fall
asleep
asleep.
during that one. Jiu-jitsu night. I was tired.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Whatever.
if you
Whatever.
go to
You go to San Diego, if you go to
Lesbian
LA to follow your
Susan,
dreams,
you go to
you better sign this motherfucking contract.
right
And I'm gonna sue you for $1
$1 billion.
They don't have $1. They're a struggling actor. They only
You
have
get
$1.
$1 billion of your future income.
Good luck with that one. I get $1 billion of your future income,
And then,
bitch.
like 7 weeks later, they're like, "What's your name?" Like, "Oh, your name was Susan." "Oh, I'm dating Steve." So I was never gay.
no,
prove it,
it's
bitch.
not.
They're like, "Oh, here's a picture of me fingering you." Like, that's not me.
Ew, that's disgusting. Ew. Why'd
Just
you,
saying.
you went from like 0
Just
to
saying.
100
I don't know.
in 3 seconds.
That's ADHD strong today. Nice. Yes.
Jessica, bite me.
I love you, Jessica.
Because I was all squirrel. Yeah, it's been a fucking week, dude. It went by so fast.
Yep.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes
You know
it's
what?
bad.
Let's do another cheers because we might as well. It's fucking fuck off Friday.
Nice little
I
buzz.
guess, right?
Okay, so this one whale
Can I
tail,
hear about this Connecticut kitten? Do you still have
I
that story
lost
up?
it, but
God
I can
damn
give
it.
you the. Yeah, I'll find it because it's funny. It's funny.
Let's bring it up
and
next time.
Fun. It's funny and people are idiots.
Okay.
And
How about the
cute.
whale tail?
I do have the whale
This is
tail.
kind of just a cool like nature one.
So
I
hold on,
thought.
let's see.
I think this is a cool
Oh wait,
nature
that's
one.
my 12 bottles of wine for $89.99 that I'm gonna have to take advantage of here pretty soon. So
That's an alcoholic.
no, I'm not.
She literally says, I was like, hey, you could share some with Celine. She goes, no. I need to drink that whole bottle of wine.
No, I said
and that's
I'm
all
only
I'm gonna drink.
I'm only
tonight."
opening
I
one
was like,
bottle of
"Oh."
wine, so I'm not sharing it because I need those 4 glasses in my life.
Sorry, Celine.
She was drinking her own wine. What the fuck happened to my story? Okay, so this man from New Hampshire was celebrating his.
Which is from like right up the street from where I grew up.
Here's the crazy thing. He was selling. See what happens when you read the
New
article.
Hampshire's small as shit when you
read
really
the
think about
article,
it,
you
yeah.
can actually talk about it without having the article in front of you. So
Yeah.
he was turning 53
Okay.
and he was celebrating with his 2 daughters on a whale watching expedition.
Right.
And here's the crazy. He's a carpenter now, but he used to be a fisherman.
Okay.
And so this was kind of just getting him back, I guess, to something that he enjoyed.
Just being out, he was just out on a cruise,
Yes.
like a whale watching expedition. So New Hampshire, there's 12 miles of seacoast. Little history for or
Can you turn it on?
geography.
While you talk?
There's 12 miles of seacoast. Nope, because it didn't come up. You got to plug
Oh.
it in. There's 12 miles of seacoast in New Hampshire.
And this
About
is
1 mile of it is kind of like very, very tourist.
and this is
Mile-
like so there's
This
a
is
lot
a
of whale
little
activity.
north.
If you watch the whole video, there's a lot of whale activities, but
Right.
where it's unique is that
This is off of Portsmouth.
it's 3 whales
All jumping
at
at
once,
simultaneously.
almost simultaneously, and that is
Very
really
unique,
rare.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I mean,
But
it's kind of
there's
cool.
another
I
one.
wanna go on a whale watching tour.
We could.
It's
Absolutely.
always so cold in fucking New Hampshire. It would be freezing out in the water.
When did this take place? Does it say?
End of last month.
Yeah, so that means
think.
you're in July.
I mean, I would love to see whales, but the big thing is that
pretty amazing.
he caught it on camera just perfectly.
As they all
and,
breached,
and
yeah.
right.
It's
and
amazing.
it's I don't know that it's ever been caught on camera before.
It has,
Well, if it has, it's far and few between.
but it's amazing. It's so beautiful.
So I thought that's the part I liked. It's like they're so fucking big.
Yeah.
And
Gray
they
whales up there.
literally propelled their whole body out of the water except for their tail.
That's right off Portsmouth. Pretty cool, huh?
You've never taken me to watch whales. You're
No,
fired.
because I don't take you out on the water up there.
Because I always get sick.
Yeah,
I could take a
baby Dramamine.
Dramamine. I'll take 2 baby Dramamine. We'll be fine.
You just never wanted to.
I do. Don't get me wrong. I do. Being nauseous. At
I've offered
sea-
to take you out.
No, not on a whale watching cruise in New Hampshire.
It doesn't matter
But
anywhere. Like
Being
anywhere. you're
nauseous on a
"No."
cruise ruins.
For Beth, it's one thing. Like for you, like to go out, like you're like, if we're in Cabo or not Cabo, but Puerto Vallarta or something like that, you're like, yeah, let's go out. It's literally the same thing as going
I
to
know,
like
but
snorkeling.
the last
or
time we
going
did
in-
that, I was so sick and we didn't even know how sick I was. And then everybody around was throwing up. You guys,
No, that's what I'm
have,
saying. That no, it had
I have
nothing
the
to do with it.
worst gag
But
reflex.
it's
that
literally the same thing as just going. But you don't even.
you had to move me the
you don't
whole
have the
fucking
benefit,
trip.
and you may not see whales,
See, that's the piece that I would get frustrated with. I'd be like, I just paid $50 fucking
and you may not.
for nothing.
So then it just turns into a booze cruise.
Well, yeah, do they? I don't think they survive
Out of,
on
oh
those.
yeah, they 100%.
That's what I need.
That's the incentive to get out there and be like, hey, that's why those whales were fucking
well, but
80 miles off.
but
of
there's
where
a
they were.
season, right? Of whale. There's a whale watching
You're right.
season.
So Jeff said the best place to see is in Mexico, but New England's good. California's got some good ones off of some of the islands,
I'd also like to see some dolphins.
like off to the Channel
I
Islands.
haven't seen
stuff like that,
dolphins in
right?
forever. Well, last time I saw dolphins, we were in Puerto Vallarta. No, where did we
No.
go that we did that sail, the cruise, and we went and snorkeled around that big, huge rock and the cave?
That was Puerto Vallarta.
Was it?
No,
No.
it was Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, it was the other side of Mexico. And then Playa del Carmen, we didn't.
That's
didn't
when
do-
we went scuba diving
Yeah.
instead.
Puerto Vallarta.
That was when I was still feeling good. I got guys.
I mean,
I
you
was,
got sick in Playa del Carmen.
No, I didn't. I got sick in Puerto Vallarta. Playa del Carmen.
Either
I
way,
scuba
She
dived.
almost died.
I almost died. I had a super bad
It's all
kidney
good.
infection.
But
and
we
had
didn't
no
know until we
idea.
got back. So it's all good.
Greg was hilarious though. In the room, he's like, "You better pop 5 Advil so we can make it out of this damn fucking country."
I was like, you gotta fucking man up. Like,
was-
we ain't getting stuck in this
I was
fucking
like,
country.
"Fuck off, I'll be fine."
Let's get into our feel goods. Do you
Already?
mind?
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I don't have a feel good.
You had egg cracking on kids'
Oh,
head.
that's right. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you guys
so-
seen these videos of kids cracking eggs? Or
Here's what's
parents
really
cracking
funny.
eggs on
Usually,
kids'
the
heads?
warnings
They're
against
fucking
the TikTok
hilarious.
video are serious. This one, I was like, relax the fuck on, man.
Mhm.
So there's this new trend where parents are cracking an egg on a young child's head, and if I still have it, I'll play it. And it's been criticized by medical
Oh my
experts
God. Oh,
over the
suck a dick.
potential damage it could cause. So their concern is that eggs
Fuck
carry
off.
eggs carry salmonella.
Eat
So you're
shit.
basically gonna get your kid sick. I'm pretty sure they probably wipe their head off afterwards, like with a baby wipe. Funnily,
Funnily, is that a word? I don't
No,
know.
that's a-
Comically,
funnel cake is a word.
interestingly enough, I saw somebody that, I started following this guy. Hang on a second. Let me find this guy's fucking,
So what the deal is, the parents take a raw egg and tell the child they're going to crack it, but instead of doing it in the pan or the bowl,
mhm.
they're cracking on the child's head before pouring the egg into a bowl or a pan.
Nice.
Let me see if I still have it because it
I
was
started,
fucking
I
hilarious.
went down a goddamn rabbit hole the other night
Uh-oh.
of this dude's fucking YouTube channels. God damn it. Where is he?
Really? You decided to do an update right motherfucking now?
What happened?
Pulling up TikTok to show the video that we found. TikTok's updating.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Wonder if it'll do it on my phone too.
I'm trying to find this one. I'll find it in a minute. And it's this big, giant, overweight cook guy, right? And he's got this mustache and he makes all these amazing things. But he was like, hey, does salmonella actually really kill you? And he
Well, it
was like,
doesn't kill you.
no, he goes, how many
people
eggs?
eat raw eggs all the
So
time.
he goes like this, how many eggs? And he goes,
No, well, people literally
and
remember when Rocky
to your point, exactly. like,
Rocky was
people eat
popular.
raw
People
eggs,
were eating
and they
like
can all
raw eggs.
fuck up. And I gotta find this guy's
egg
because he was fucking
cracking
hilarious.
on kid. Okay, let me see if I can
Where
find this
is
video.
it? God. While you're looking for that, I'm gonna look for this, and we'll do this together, honey. And by the way, go out and check out the Castro
This
Files.
little girl's cracking up.
I'll be dropping off
Can
another-
I have your?
What?
Oh, maybe it's
Over
back.
here?
Okay,
This
no, it's
one?
back. Hold on. It's TikTok updated. Ask app not to track. Don't motherfucking track me, bitches.
Are you okay over there? Just get your phone. Use your phone.
I don't have the thingy majigger.
It's right here. Just switch that end. Put that on there. Plug it in there.
That's what she said.
Stick it in.
What side's up?
It's I don't.
Okay, let me see if I can get it to start over.
You know what? Thank you so much for hanging in there with us, the two of you.
Okay, let's see. The two of you. Shut up, bitch. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
You got it on?
Yep, let's go. All right, so there's no audio, but
She starts cracking up. She's like, "That's fucking funny, mom."
these videos, go out and just, what'd you Google or what'd you
Egg
search?
cracking challenge.
Egg cracking challenge. It is the cutest. Some kids are like, oh my God.
Some kids cry. Some kids crack up. Some kids smack their parents.
Some moms pre-crack them.
I think that's sweet. They
Some
pre-crack
moms
them,
pre-crack
but then you get
them
egg
and
all
then,
over your face.
and then, so they don't want to like smack an egg, right? But they are literally the cutest things. And then some moms or some of the kids, they'd be like,
He's
I want to
like,
do it to
Do
you.
I laugh or do I cry?
It is the cutest. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This is not
oh.
an assault kind of thing. It's a shocking
And
thing.
then dad did it to mom.
The kid
And then mom's
gets
gonna-
shocked.
See, they're fun. They're all
Right.
But so back to the article.
It's fucking fun.
The
Like,
article.
you gotta have fun with your family, and it's
Listen, if your kid cries because you cracked an egg on their head, you better toughen that fucking kid up.
yeah, 100%. Like,
Let's see. Want to find the doctor's specific. However, medical experts have
crack an egg.
medical experts have warned that the prank could have side effects, including bruising on the head or spreading germs.
Fuck off.
I mean,
those medical doctors could fuck off.
Dr. Megan Martin, a
We also
pediatric
listened to
emergency
medical doctors that
consult-
told you to
consult-
take 17 boosters of a bullshit thing that didn't work.
So this woman,
She probably is all in and probably wore 37 masks. So she should be
who has 1.3
disbarred?
followers on TikTok.
1.3?
Yes. I was
She's
not.
got
I was
1.3.
million.
Well,
I
she's
said million. You didn't hear that part. I was not a big fan of this at all. This is not something that benefits kids in any way. And honestly, I don't find it entertaining.
Who can you send me her information?
We're literally smacking
What's her
salmonella on the
what's her
forehead. I'll give it
information?
to you later. Hold on.
Like, give it to
We're
me
lit-
now.
Can
We
you
need to
shut up?
now.
We're
I'm
literally
irritated.
smacking salmonella on their foreheads. It's harder to get a toddler to drink fluids when they've got a stomach bug or food poisoning.
She can
And so they're
fuck
more
right
likely
off.
to end up in the hospital for IV fluids.
What's her
I'll give
handle?
it to you. I don't know. I just know her name. I will give it to you later. Stop.
We
I already
need to
said her
finish it.
name. You just didn't listen.
Yeah.
So some of them said, another one said, it's hard.
Exactly, Jess.
What?
She said she's fully checked out of the medical community.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
Hard
she
to
can
crack
fuck off.
that egg. I tried it on myself, and it was hard to crack that egg on my head. And I have a fully developed skull. Bitch,
I hate this
How are you?
person.
I do too. That's
I
why
literally have.
this is the real reason why I shared this story, because I was like, all right, normally
I have.
when they're all against the TikTok, I'm like against
I
it
have
too.
kids
But
at jujitsu that are like this big. I mean, like from the table to here, they're like toddlers. I mean, to me, that's like a toddler,
that is a toddler.
right? Like how tall is that? 2 feet, maybe.
3 to 5 year olds are
Whatever.
Like, well,
they're
three,
tiny,
2 to
and they're
3 are
like
toddlers.
tossing each other around. They are the most malleable people.
Well,
ever.
that's why I'm like, yeah, their skull's not completely formed,
not
but
hitting
we're
him in
not
the head
hitting
with
him
a
on the brain.
baseball
But we're
bat.
also not hitting their
Get
brain matter.
fucked. Like,
But that's
oh,
the reason
these
why I
people.
showed this, because I was like, all right, hold on. Normally I'm 100% for don't do this TikTok. This one I was
like the Tide Pod challenge. I was
fucking
saying,
do this
yeah,
TikTok challenge because it's
do
fucking
this one.
hilarious.
It is probably one of the
It's
best,
super cute.
cutest,
If you want a good giggle,
funnest.
go find it.
So Jessica, do it with your daughter. Absolutely, I think.
Oh, I found the kitten story. That's
let's
all right. I'll
let's
keep
do it.
You want
Let's
me to do
Let's
it?
do it. Yeah, absolutely.
So I did still have it. Connecticut kitten mystery solved. This is a little bit older, so you
Nice.
guys might have heard this.
It's okay.
Police say cat found in stolen crash car belonged to the suspect.
Do they DNA
I
test
have
him
a
back?
picture of him.
Okay, so plug it back in.
Um,
Excuse me.
this is the kitten
Okay. Oh, not up there yet.
right there.
That's the suspect's
Cat.
kitten.
Yes.
So did he leave him in the car?
Yes.
Okay, real quick. I need the backstory. Don't. We
you
need
want
the
me to-
story. Yeah, I need the.
So,
story.
police who found a kitten in a stolen car said they have located the animal's owner, a juvenile suspect who fled and was arrested after the car crashed.
Okay.
The Facebook page, the police station Facebook page Thursday, the picture of the gray and white male cat had been returned to the suspect's mother. The department said the youth said nothing to officers about the pet, which was found under a seat. At least he put it under a seat. Instead, police were led to the owner by someone who responded to the department's Facebook post earlier in the week looking for the owner. I mean, who brings their cat when they're going to go steal a
Heist.
car?
On a heist.
I mean, I love my pets. Don't get me wrong. And I would take them
I'm like, come on,
anywhere
Mick.
I can,
Let's
but
go, Mick.
on
And
a-
he's like,
let's go steal a car.
and he's just like looking around.
make a
saying-
mess.
It's like, yeah, like get my 6, and he's just like,
Let's go steal a car, bitch.
arr.
It's funny how I called you. So Nick's nickname, I have many for him, but the big one is Spanky.
Yeah.
And I called you Spanky today. I was like, hey, Spanky. Wait, I just called you the dog's name.
Have you heard? Yeah, I played this song for you last weekend. This
Oh,
is
no.
my feel good.
Okay.
Richmond, north of Richmond.
Yes.
Remember
I've
that the
heard, yes.
dude that's got the big beard, like,
Yeah.
right? So singer Oliver Anthony, this is my feel good, earning over $40,000 a day after turning down an
Holy fuck.
$8 million record deal.
Okay, so how many days of 40 does he have to get to 8 million?
So you figure this. I tried to figure like half of a year, right? So I did $40,000
$165 divided by 2
times 180,
I'm so
right?
glad you don't
so
math.
half a year, right? Just half a year.
If it stays
I was just saying,
popular,
just like stays popular. That's why
Right.
I didn't go a full
just
year.
probably go with 3 months.
I just did a year, right? Or a half,
should go
7.2 million. So even if you did
So what's
third of
3
that.
months? Because I think so they would be like
Let's
3
just-
point something.
3.6 million, he's making so much money, and
And
so-
not selling his soul to
and
the
not-
devil.
and he just uploaded all the shit. But evidently this guy's got like a backlog of music.
Why
that
doesn't
he's
he
made.
produce his own music then?
He just uploads it. He just started to upload it.
He doesn't care about becoming
Nope.
no,
Let's get into it.
they're not Emmy winners. What are they when they win for songs?
Grammy or
Yes,
whatever
Grammy,
it is.
Thank you.
Right. So Oliver Anthony, the country crooner who's Richmond, north of Richmond, it hit a chord with blue collar workers, reportedly raking in $40,000 per day from his self-released hit after turning.
So where does he
down.
get the money? Like
That's
people are buying
one
it?
song. So you upload it to iTunes
Okay.
and you charge $1 per
Okay.
download. That's like what Jared or Matt
more
and all
than
those guys.
$1,
No, you do
probably,
like
right?
$1. That's fine. $1.99 or whatever it is.
So people are downloading
That
40,000
fast.
of them a week? For how many weeks now? A week?
It's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't realize it
Right.
that long.
So it's amazing. And I love this. The viral song about a man who sells his soul working all day while struggling under the weight of inflation, high taxes, and elitism has rocketed to the top of the music chart since being dropped on August 11th. Anthony's resulting whopping windfall has generated mainly more downloads on iTunes and streaming sites like Spotify. This first week, Richmond, north of Richmond, sold 147,000 downloads in its first week, which pays up to 70 cents per download, amounting to roughly $102,000. This guy literally lives in a trailer
Down by the river?
on a property, and he just writes his own music, and he has a couple of buddies that go out and they record, and it's just him. And that's why on the videos and stuff like that, you see his dog sitting right
That's
behind
cute.
him and stuff like that. Like,
So I wish I could do that. I mean, I'm gonna name drop Danny, what's his last name?
worst not.
Confirmed that I am not tone deaf.
Oh yeah,
But we all decided that I can't sing for shit because if I could sing, I could do that.
yeah. Danny worst not. Yeah,
He was funny.
he was funny. He absolutely told Beth that no, you just suck at singing.
He goes, no, because he made me, he goes, hit this pitch with me. And I hit it. He goes, oh, you're not tone deaf. You just suck at singing. I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
At least I'm not
It's
tone deaf.
yeah, when you have somebody that can tell you, then they're a professional singer.
Because
and
Greg's told me I'm tone deaf for 18 years.
maybe it's just
18
my-
years. 18
18
years.
So lastly, the Virginia Country Boys tune has streamed about 2 million times. Is streamed about 2 million times per day.
Wow. Holy
So
shit.
you know what? You go. He's also come on. I've watched some other things, and it is absolutely
This is like,
the most
I love
amazing
it because
feel good.
it feels good that you can still be you can make your dreams come true without selling your soul
Yeah, and that's what he said. He goes, I just want to go back to
to
what,
companies
like, there
or
was a recent-
producers or record producers. You can, because you get to keep it you too.
when
Because a lot
somebody
of times,
offers you $8 million.
what happens is
they're
when
gonna
you
take
sign that,
all
they
of your
make you
rights.
change your
Well, they're gonna take
style
all
or
of your
your
rights to
tone or
all
your
of your music.
words. You
Fuck
know,
that.
so
cheers to him.
I have a question though.
Yes,
Justin
ma'am.
said, Boom thinks that guy is a PSYOP. What's
Well,
that?
Woman's crazy as fuck.
Oh, she goes, but he needs to chill on the edibles.
Yeah.
What's a psyop?
PSYOP is like a psychological operative. Like
The
somebody's
guy
a plant.
playing.
Like he's a plant.
The guy playing?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
he's giving
just
us.
a dude.
He's giving us secret messages.
Yeah, he
in
was
his
a
song?
veteran.
Is
He-
it like the backwards of the old school?
no
devil
no,
worshipping?
No. Like somebody that's like a plant that pops up and then they change the way you do things, right? No, he's not. I think this is just a dude that just,
It's funny.
if you go and look at his backlog, he's got a backlog of shit.
Well,
He
good
just,
for him.
you know. so-
Cheers to him
Cheers.
and to our friends.
So cheers to all you guys.
All right.
All right.
That's
So
the show.
tomorrow,
Uh-oh.
I don't think
I
we'll be
wasn't here.
doing it live, but I'm gonna be recording with some Peter. And
With
then
some Peters?
some
Makes it sound like you're recording with some penis.
with some Peters. With Peter Pumpkin Eater, big guy.
It was on earlier. I think they probably logged off, but they
Peter's
both were
gonna
on.
be on later, or tomorrow will be on, and I think he's bringing a buddy
We'll see.
over to the podcast. So that's gonna be a new one. It's called
But
the
I don't have to work
Baldy
tomorrow.
and the Big Guy.
I don't have
You
to
don't
work
have to do any
tomorrow.
jobs
I do
tomorrow. We've got
not.
Castro Files coming out on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, so we got
Just
some
stick
Castro
with
Files.
Tuesdays. Quit overthinking it.
I
Good
know,
gravy.
just Tuesdays.
It's motherfucking Tuesdays.
It's motherfucking Tuesday. Between that and then, now and then. Thank you guys so much for joining us, hanging out.
Thank you.
Cheers. We love you.
Love you guys.
We'll catch you
Enjoy your weekend.
next
Stay
time.
safe.
Have a great weekend. And for Beth,
Bye.
I'm Greg. This is The Bar is Open. Cheers.
What?